Hello, my name's Mia Robertson and I'm the naturopath behind Fem21. And I'd like to do a video today to give you some more information about how Fem21 actually works. So Fem21 is an all-natural herbal-based formula that's specific for women's health, and it works on balancing your hormones naturally. So the blend of 21 ingredients works on a variety of areas, from hormonal health to liver health to adrenal health, gut health. It also alkalizes the body, supports the thyroid, balances blood sugar levels. So it's really an all-in-one blend. Now it comes in a powdered form. You mix it into water or juice or into a smoothie. You drink it once or twice a day. Now, how the blend is actually working within the body to balance hormones is that we've got both estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone active throughout an ovulatory cycle. So we want to ensure that we're having a healthy amount of estrogen produced prior to ovulation. Now, Fem21 works on ovarian health through the herbs like chaste tree, but also herbs to help with estrogen balance and modulating estrogen levels like black cohosh, rosemary, broccoli, and they work together to help estrogen to build prior to ovulation and then also metabolize it efficiently after ovulation. So when it comes to estrogen, we can have both good and bad estrogen. Now, estrogen turns bad when it doesn't get metabolized and cleared out of the system efficiently. And so good estrogen is what helps our libido, creates cervical mucus. It is important for ovulation. It's important for our moods and our skin and our hair health, our bone health, and our breast health. And so we really want to ensure that we're producing good amounts of estrogen and that it's being metabolized efficiently so it doesn't turn bad. So when estrogen turns bad, it can be quite inflammatory in the body and create symptoms like headaches. It can mood-wise make us feel quite wound up and uptight and agitated and angry, snappy. Estrogen, when it's bad, also is a potent growth hormone which contributes to the growth of things like endometriosis or cysts, fibrous tissue in the breasts, fibroids in the uterus, ovarian cysts. And so we really want to ensure that we're metabolizing estrogen effectively and that it's not turning bad. So the herbs in Fem21 that help to do that, along with the estrogen modulating herbs, are the liver herbs and also the gut support. So the liver herbs that we've got in there is St. Mary's thistle or milk thistle, also dandelion and rosemary again, and then we've got fiber like psyllium and slippery elm that work to bind up those hormonal metabolites within the gut and carry them out of the body without them recirculating and causing problems. We've also got probiotics that play a part in the breakdown and metabolism of hormones within the gut too, to neutralize them. And probiotics are also important for reducing inflammation within the gut. They signal to our immune system. Probiotics are helpful for keeping the microbiome, healthy in terms of reducing levels of things like candida and bad bacteria overgrowth, which contributes to dysbiosis and bloating and wind and feeling uncomfortable within the gut. So we've got gut support, we've got liver support, which both work together to help with estrogen metabolism. Now, the second hormone to talk about is progesterone. So progesterone is really important. It's produced after ovulation and it helps to balance out estrogen. So if estrogen's inflammatory, progesterone's anti-inflammatory. If estrogen makes us feel wound up mood-wise, progesterone helps to relax us. And progesterone helps to smooth out a lot of those premenstrual symptoms that we're experiencing. So it helps with the reduction of pain prior to a period and cramping, and it also helps to support a healthy endometrial lining, which in turn ensures that we have a good, healthy period. healthy periods include bright red, fresh blood without clots, without brown mucousy spotting before, or that blood at the end. So we really want to ensure we've got healthy levels of progesterone that's been produced and kept as progesterone in the luteal phase. Now, what robs the body of progesterone is stress. Now, stress can come both internally and externally. So if we're managing stress externally, it's doing things like sleeping better, minimizing caffeine, not over exercising, ensuring that we're distancing ourselves from stress as much as we possibly can, and having a healthy mindset around stress in terms of we can be busy, but we don't necessarily have to be stressed. And so when it comes to our adrenals, we've got herbs in Fem21 that help to support healthy adrenal function, like licorice, withania, Siberian ginseng, which are beautiful herbs that all work together to help a healthy production of adrenal hormones and a healthy flow, which helps our sleep-wake cycle, our energy cycles, and our moods, and how we're dealing with stress and making us more resilient to it. So as much as possible, we want to control, that external stresses on our body, as well as internal stresses, in terms of our emotional health. And Fem21's working on those levels internally. And so if you combine it with what you're doing externally, then even better again. So our adrenal health definitely important for energy, sleep, like I said, and managing stress, and that keeps our progesterone levels healthy and then improves the symptoms around that week before our period, around our period. The other thing to discuss with how Fem21's working is the fiber, the probiotics, and also herbs like cinnamon help to balance out blood sugar levels, which is particularly important in terms of blood sugar levels, liver, and hormonal health in polycystic ovarian syndrome. So if we're metabolizing estrogen better, we're also metabolizing testosterone better and helping to clear excess androgens from the system, whilst also promoting healthy ovarian function, which improves cycle regularity in polycystic ovarian syndrome and reduces that androgen load, which can drive things like hirsutism and acne and hair thinning, weight gain. And so by addressing those underlying factors hormonally and with the body physically, you're really helping to improve your, severity of polycystic, and you can move down on that scale of PCOS to really have a healthy cycle with just tendencies towards PCOS without actually having, all of the symptoms associated with the syndrome. The other thing to discuss is, the metabolism of estrogen, progesterone, and liver health and adrenal health in menopause. And so for women that are in that stage of their life, those three systems are really important to support, because when they're out of balance, it really does contribute to a heightening of those symptoms around menopause, such as hot flushes, sleeping issues, anxiety, weight gain, digestive issues, hot flushes, night sweats, of course. And so when you're improving your hormonal health, your liver function, your adrenal health, again, it helps to smooth out that transition through menopause. And so Fem21 can be used in that circumstance, as well as for younger teens starting their cycles and potentially just needing a little bit of gentle support as their body learns how to adapt and to the hormonal fluctuations and the maturation phase of hormones through your teens and early 20s. So Fem21 is a beautiful support at that time. I usually recommend doing like lower doses for younger teens or anybody below 50 kilos, just to help support their body gently and give them, I guess, an alternative to the pill to regulate, painful periods or acne. So Fem21 is wonderful for doing that naturally. The other thing that it's working with is fertility. So as we're helping to promote good estrogen and progesterone levels throughout a cycle, it really will help to improve egg quality, because estrogen's like the fertilizer for your ovaries and your eggs. So whilst we're promoting good estrogen, we're also promoting healthier eggs. And progesterone is so important for supporting implantation and the sustaining a pregnancy through that first trimester to reduce miscarriage. So whilst relieving stress off the body, we help our hormones to function better, which improves our fertility. And stress can also be driven from your body running too acidic, which is also why we've got the alkalizing greens in Fem21, which help the body to work more efficiently and be cleared from that oxidative stress and that load of acidity on the body, which is kind of like, imagine like cellular rusting when your body's running acidic and there's oxidative stress there. So we really want to ensure that we're supporting the body naturally to live happy, healthy lives as women. And our hormones play such a big part on how we're feeling day to day and throughout our cycles, and how we're feeling around our periods. So if you're wanting to have an easier time with your hormones, both mood wise and physically, so both emotionally, mentally, physically, then definitely consider Fem21 as a starting point. If you feel like your condition is a bit more complex and you're needing some additional support after you've been using Fem21 for say 3 months, then I would definitely seek out a naturopath, because you may need some more like nutritional based or lifestyle interventions to help support your individual circumstances more efficiently. So I guess I hope that gives you a good understanding about how Fem21 works. The combination, again, just to clarify, of the herbs for estrogen, progesterone and testosterone, the herbs for the liver, the adrenals, the gut support, the alkalizing greens, all working together to ensure your hormones are happy and healthy and you're feeling good. So if you've got any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help anytime. I do run a clinical practice in conjunction with Fem21. So yeah, feel free to get in touch. Happy to help. So thank you.